Welcome to Solidity course. In this lecture, we will discuss function, the syntax of function. So, in last lecture, we discussed variables and string variable as it's a type of storage. So, in today topic, we will discuss functions, that how we declare functions. Now, let's jump into the syntax of function. Over here, we will define function like this. First, we will start it with function, and then we will be having function name, function type, and then return type. So function name will be something which makes sense, and it will be a good practice if you guys define it just like this, starting with small letter, and then inside there be like something capital. It will show that we are calling function, while in variable you can see that we started with small letters. So we can pass a value to function as well, but in this case we didn't. We will see different functions where we can pass variables. What is function type? Like function type, it can be public or private, view or constant, and a lot of different function type as well. We will be seeing it in a little bit more detail in next slide. After that, we have return type, and return what's we will always return what we put inside that smart contract. Like over here we have function types, so just along the way we will learn a lot of things, just like over here we have common function type. So as you can see, we can use only one per function. It can be public or private. Let me put it this way: the public and private are not for normal user. It's just for developers. So for development purposes, if you are defining as public, you can't use it in other functions. If you are using it as a private, then if you are using it as public you can access it from other functions, and if you are defining as a private, then you can't access it from other function or other contracts and specific. So next we have view and constant. View and constant are just the same. Like you can use view and you can use constant. And view can be used in a scenario where you want to return the data from the function. Next is pure. The function will not modify, and I don't know where we can use pure, but it was defined. So documentation, solidity documentation, so I just put it here. Like I don't have a specific use case, but we will see if ones come up. Next one is payable. We will use payable a lot as we are will be dealing with transactions, and when someone do transaction, that function will be defined as a payable. So we will be dealing with payable a lot. Over here you can just see how we can use view, access data inside the contract, and we are not changing anything. So when we use view, there is one specific thing. When we use view, we can't change, or we will not be allowed to change anything in that side in that function, inside that function. And over here we are modifying something, so we are not using any view or constant in front of this function. It is public and it's not our type view. So if you have any question, let me know in the comment section and we can discuss it more.